All right, welcome back, everyone. Portage Puddles Podcast, episode 4.
Seismic PP.
Dick so big, cause an earthquake. Let's go.
Do this shit. All right, so we're starting off this episode with a couple stories from this
But
guy.
but
He's
first, but first, no. I want to give a shout out to the one person that disliked the video.
oh shit.
You know,
Yo, big ups, big ups.
big ups to you because that just drives me even more. The hate makes me want to do this even more. Makes me want to give it my all.
Yo, I swear it's probably my mom. Not gonna lie,
Just shut up, faggot.
dead ass. But yeah, you've been hyping up these stories for past couple days, so I'm dying.
All right, all right, all right.
What you got?
So last week Thursday, it's the day after we post the next one. I come back into work because I'm off Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I work in a grocery store. So we all have to sign a paper saying that we're gonna wear masks. We got to have them above our noses. We got to wear them all 8 hours that we're working. And I come back, and one of my coworkers doesn't have his mask on.
Mm.
So I'm like, oh, what's up with that? He's like, so Wednesday when I was off, he was being followed by one of the managers because he wouldn't put the mask above his nose. So like he was forced to put on his mask, and then he was forced to keep it above his nose because our hazard pay ended. And he's like, oh, no hazard, no mask.
Oh shit.
And so I walk up to him, and I ask him. He's like, yeah, they followed me and stuff like that, sent me home. And I was like, so why aren't you wearing a mask? Man, I made a doctor's appointment that day. Spent $120 on a doctor's appointment. Got me a doctor's note that says I don't have to wear a mask.
Yo, you went through all that just to not wear a mask.
Just to not wear a mask. And then I
I
asked him, I was
respect it.
like
Shit.
I was like, man, I wish I could do that. Like I hate these masks. And then he's like, nah, it's not that I don't like the mask. I've got just this terrible disease. I was like, oh damn, like, because he's an old guy. I was like, it's like, oh damn, like what, like you good? Like what's the it's like it's called, what did he say? He said it was like platonic stubbornism. I was like, this
Fucking
fucking guy.
damn it.
This
Fucking damn
fucking
it.
guy. Cause literally it was like our store our store manager, like the top guy in the store, it was his like last week, so he wanted to give him a big, like fuck you,
Mm.
and just got the doctor's note to not wear the mask.
Bro, is it that easy? Just go to the.
Dude,
Can you go to the doctor and get a note for anything at this point? Like you used to get that shit for school. It works for jobs.
I guess so. Dude, if I got a doctor's note saying I had like corona or I had like the flu or something, I'd get 2 weeks paid.
Yo, any
Two
doctor
weeks paid
listening
off.
that'd be willing to
You think a
slide some.
doctor's listening to this?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna underestimate our range of audience.
You mean all 5 people that like the video?
Hey, one of those five can be a doctor. All right.
You right, you right, you right. All right, but then later that day, so I close. So it's like 10 o'clock. There's one lady. So I'm like, I'm walking out. My little cousin. He likes the Lay's poppables.
Mm.
So I bought the
Oh
last
yeah.
4 bags right when we closed. Bought myself some limeade. Because we always used to drink it playing basketball. So I was like, what? I want to reminisce. I
Sir.
want to feel that feeling. I haven't played basketball in like months.
Bro, it
With the
has been a
boys.
while.
So I was drinking some limeade, had some chips and dip. I was just chilling. I come out with the cart and there's a lady behind me with two like a gigantic gift bags. Like like where you put presents in it and stuff, like when you're too lazy to wrap it,
Yeah.
you just throw like some toilet paper on top of it or something. She's walking out with two of those. And my manager's right behind her going like, oh, you forgot to pay, you forgot to pay, you leave, that's stealing, you forgot to pay, you forgot to pay. And I was like, oh
Steam.
god
The
damn.
steam.
She's right behind me. She's right behind. I get in between the two automatic doors and there's like lanes. So what I do is she's right behind. I twist my cart to kind of block her a little bit, and like I
Ooh.
go and like there's a little
Fucking move.
gap. There's a little gap in between the wall and the cart. So I stand there, and I'm not gonna put my hands on her. Not gonna risk my life. Not for my damn grocery store that pays me way too little to do too much.
Facts.
Um, So I just stand there, and she bulldozes me, bro.
You got fucking bulldozed by that?
Not like bulldoze, but like she like pushed me to the side. She said, "Fuck out of my way," and she dropped one of the bags, and like she kept the one bag, got to her car, drove off.
So yo, so it
So
worked.
she
She
got away
pulled
with
it
one of
off.
them. She pulled it off with one bag. The other bag was full of like men's like kind of expensive razors. You know, they're like $20 that you could sell, you know, for a good price. Make a lot of money
Yo,
off of them.
yo,
I
props to
don't know what was
her.
in I don't know what
Shit.
was in the other bag. No, no props to her.
I mean,
Saturday I'm working, and I'm like the oldest guy there. So I'm 19 working with a bunch of high schoolers on Saturdays. You know, they're all
bastard.
like 16, 17. And one of them is like, "Oh, I'm gonna go do the drink coolers, you know, I'm fill it up with like water, you know, the energy drinks and stuff. You know, we're not doing anything. We were all on break. He wasn't. He's like, "Yeah, I'll just be right back." On his way to the drink cooler, he sees a dude with a satchel just shoving like Advil, Allegra, just into the bag.
All types of fucking wow.
And they make eye contact. He slowly backs away, turns around, sprints to the back room that we're all in. You know, we're all, you know, Little Caesars pizza in the back, you know, we're waiting for the truck to come. We're just chilling, we're eating, we're on our break. Sprints back because our manager's back there too, talking to us. And he's like, "Yeah, I think there's a guy putting Allegra and other pills into his satchel. I don't know if he's stealing, but you might want to check." My manager goes, "God damn it, not again," and just
Wait, hold up.
walks.
What do you mean?
My manager
He's
just
stealing or
walks.
something?
Yeah.
What that?
Well, because we technically can't say he's stealing until he literally leaves the store.
Okay, that's fair.
So he's like, "God damn it, not again," and he walks out. He doesn't, you know, jog to go catch up with him just in case. He walks. All right. You know, then the same lady is his getaway driver.
Yo,
The lady from Thursday is his getaway driver on Saturday.
imagine that
Same
couple.
shoes, same you know pants. Like she didn't change too much, and like she like so she was in there too, I guess, and she like left like you know like a minute earlier, and she was telling all the cart people that stand in the front that you know go fetch the carts and bring them back in and clean them. She was like, "I have a weapon. Don't touch me. I will kill you. I will hurt you. You know, don't touch me." And so they just let her go. You know,
Fuck.
like they just let her go. You know, like I said, not gonna get hurt for no grocery store that pays way too little.
I mean, shit. If she can bulldoze you with a grocery cart, I don't want to know what she can do
No,
with
she
an
didn't
actual
bulldoze me
one.
with the grocery cart. I was standing in the gap between the grocery cart and the door, and homegirl just straight up like lowered her shoulder. I was like, it didn't hurt. I didn't fall or nothing. I just stepped to the side, but I was like, damn, like
Bro, you're
she would have been a
starting
beast in Powder
you're
Puff,
starting linebacker and you can't fucking
bro.
tackle. Was she
I
big?
can't.
Was she big
No,
body?
no. She was just very determined, and I was not ready, and was just kind of standing there with my hands in my pockets.
Oh, you're caught off guard. Disgusting.
And she caught me off guard and just like you know, Dane Carter stiff arm.
Mm.
But so they catch them. They catch them like at the car. Caught them both. Bring back the bags. They pour out. So the guy tried to get away with 3 bags, same gift bags. He tried to get away with 3 bags. They pour all 3 bags in one of the registers with one of the cops there, and count up how much he tried to steal. He tried to steal $8,500 worth of pills.
Shit.
$8,500. I haven't even
Yo,
gotten that much money working there for like 3 months.
bro. You
He
trying
tried
to
to
get that
steal
fucking bag?
$8,500.
Hey, if you're gonna go, you gotta go big.
So they went big and went home.
I mean, here's the thing: if your buddy didn't walk out and saw his ass, guessing no
Oh,
one
he
else
he
would
would have
have.
been gone because it was like 7, 8 o'clock, and no one's in the pharmacy there at that point.
Yeah, he would have been
So like
gone.
literally he
That's
would
would
have
have
been
been gone.
gone. If my buddy didn't like try to fill up the drink coolers and end his break early like the responsible high schooler he is.
Shout out, buddy. Shout out to
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah. Shout out to Tino. Shout out to Tino.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember at this point. I don't remember why, but you mentioned oh, you're bringing home Lay's something.
And I was bringing home Lay's Poppables.
Yeah. I look to my left. There's this like giant box of like small bags of chips. And I'm talking about like a little combo box.
Mm-hmm.
These shits expired last October. I was thinking about eating some
Oh.
after. I ain't eating that shit.
You know those those expire 2 years after they're sold, right? So you had those there for 2 years?
At least. I think that was for one of the times y'all slept
Disgusting.
over.
Disgusting.
Maybe junior year.
Jesus
Sophomore.
Christ.
No,
What
sophomore.
Bro, we ate those like couple months ago.
No, that was a new box. This box
So
I
you're
pulled
telling
out
me
of...
you just keep buying new boxes?
I didn't know this one was here. It was hidden like... I can't describe where it was hidden because I feel retarded not seeing it. But it was hidden from my sight, alright? If my mom came down and looked, shit would have been different, but... Yeah, so they're just laying to the left of me. You want some?
Yo, toss them. I'm open.
Lay's, Doritos.
I'm open. I said I'm open. Damn! Ah, right in my eye. Shit.
Yeah, those Cheetos are dead. Why did I do that? I don't know. But yeah, that's what I had at the moment. Do you have any more stories from work? Or was the trilogy completed?
Trilogy completed on the people that tried to steal.
Okay.
And, the little update on old homie that won't wear his mask.
What do you mean by old? Are you talking like
he's like 60s.
Yo.
He's like old for working in a grocery store. You know what I mean? Like he's not old. He's just like the grocery store is full of all teenagers that are working.
Oh, he's the grandfather.
Especially the people that close. Everyone that closes is a teenager.
Hmm.
Besides like the managers, but they're like mid-20s.
Damn. Shit, he's got the brains for it. He went.
I mean, can you imagine?
That trouble, though. He went through all that trouble just to not wear a mask. I'll walk out.
Hey.
Like I get them bitches are uncomfortable. I'm not gonna blame him. But
I would do that too if I like was able to wear my earbuds, because the playlist on shuffle at that grocery store. Oh my god. The bright spot in that playlist is One Direction now and then.
Hey, that's a bright ass spot though. That's a
bright. At least they don't play Kidz Bop.
Oh, you know me. So little backstory. Last night we were playing Xbox and I was listening to music, and the Kidz Bop version popped up. Kidz Bop version of Party in the USA, and boy was I heated. Because at first I started, little vibing.
Bro, Party in the USA is a vibe. So I put my hands.
Unless you got a fucking 9-year-old singing it to you with such improper pitch. And I thought to myself, what?
This ain't Miley. This ain't Miley.
No, this ain't Miley. Because Miley ain't a dude. I heard a dude. There was at least 2 dudes and 2 females. Because I don't know if you watched the music video. Oh my gosh. Fight. No, but I thought, like, how much are these kids making? Like, there's a lot of them. Like, for different
But,
songs.
like, none of them ever stayed past, like, 2 albums.
Okay.
It's like they had an age limit. Like, as soon as you turn 12, you're out.
Well, as soon as
you're done.
As soon as you sound over the age of 7, I think you're out. I think that's the cutoff. But I was wondering how. I'm guessing they're in like high demand then, if like they keep getting new ones, unless the old ones keep leaving. But the average salary, one of these kids at Kidz Bop, is $100K.
So you're telling me these like 10-year-olds are making $100K?
of
To sing
singing.
terrible covers of songs.
Yes, and like right now, there's fucking like talent searches for kids singers and dancers. Pay 70K minimum. Negotiable contract. It says 1 to 3 year contract. So I'm guessing after that they're out of here.
So
That's
just
their
after
max.
3 years, they're like, man, screw you.
Do you
Like,
think that?
screw
Do
you.
you,
You too old, but I'm only 12.
do you think
Your
Kidz Bop
point?
Do you think the kids say screw you, or the Kidz Bop the company?
It's definitely the Kidz Bop that says screw you. I'm
Really?
sorry. If I'm a kid on Kidz Bop, I am writing that until I'm like not allowed to anymore. Like
It's
I
like
will
you're
make sure my balls stay inside of me. They never drop as long as I can make 100K a year to sing some crappy remake of a song that no one's gonna listen to besides 6-year-olds.
Yo, do they actually listen? Like, do parents buy that shit for their kids?
Hey, you know that the one video? It's like, oh, what do your kids think? They're like, they don't think. They're listening to Kidz Bop. Like it's only like those it's like not whack. It's only like those parents that are like, nah, this song's too vulgar for you. It it says one swear
Yeah,
word. Here's Kidz Bop, and like I just pulled up a list of songs that Kidz Bop have done that was like they shouldn't.
there's
They
some
did
that are
"Toxic" by
unnecessary.
Britney Spears.
Okay, I might have to listen to that one. Hold up, that shit might be
That was
bop.
on Kidz Bop 6. That was on
How
the
many
sixth
kids?
installment.
When I was a kid, the Kids Bops were
It was
they
like
were already in double
50s.
digits.
Yeah.
They were like deep in the double
Um,
digits.
they did "New Rules" by Dua Lipa.
Eh,
Um, "That's What I Like" by Bruno Mars.
I feel like there'd be a lot of Bruno Mars. I feel like Bruno
So
Mars
instead
is
of
very coverable.
"Sex by the Fire at Night," they say "Hang by the Fire at Night."
Ugh.
And instead of "Drop It For Me," it's "Sing It with a Friend." It's
It's
like that
like
doesn't even rhyme.
it's like they could have gotten like the amount that you're paying them. At least have them write some decent remakes. Like, come on. The newest one is Kids Bop 40. Came out on November 15th. Oh shit, it's been like half a year. I don't know how often they release, but it's been half a year.
They did
Oh,
"California Girls" by Katy Perry.
dude, there's how much money do they make off this? How do they? Because it's got to be a profitable business to the point where they make 40.
They didn't even change the lyric of "So Hot Will Melt Your Popsicle." They didn't change that.
Hey, the parents won't catch it. Really fine.
They did "TikTok" by Kesha.
Yo,
And
I sent you this last. It was like 2 or 3 o'clock
instead
in the morning.
instead of with a bottle of Jack, they said when they leave they have to pack.
Oh, so last night I don't know why it popped up in my recommended. Nobody fucking asked, but "Till the World Ends" by Britney Spears, popped up like all right. But then I see featuring Kesha and Nicki Minaj. I'm like, ha!
Since how is that like? How do you get those three on a song together?
Well, for Kesha wrote
Nicki
this
Minaj
song.
and Kesha.
No,
So let's
Kesha.
say Nicki Minaj and Kesha, maybe like that. That'd be like, eh. They might get a
Britney,
song together.
bitch.
But you got Britney Spears on it too.
It's Britney, bitch. No, but because Kesha wrote it, and then yeah, I guess Britney took it, bought it. I don't. How do people buy it? Is that how it works?
I don't know.
Like they buy it. I'm guessing they buy it off songwriters.
Oh, I'm looking at Kidz Bop 2020,
Please stop.
Old Town Road, Thank
Oh,
You Next, Seven Rings, Truth Hurts.
how
What's
are they
going on
gonna
here?
do that?
What's going on here?
How they?
The comments are turned off.
Okay, stop. That's enough.
stop. I'm 100% that kid. It's like, you ever see the video of that like lady that's like, "Are you ready to jingle your bells?"
Bro, I'm 100% that kid, man.
Like what kid are you? It's like, hey,
That kid.
do you sniff glue and eat crayons? I'm 100% that kid.
That kid. That's so dope.
I'm gonna have to listen to the whole song later.
Yo, I swear if I have to listen to it.
Oh, I'm definitely playing it.
Fuck.
Huh.
I'm 100% that kid.
You know who was that kid though? Josh.
Josh
Josh
was
was
that.
Schaefer.
Yo.
Bro, no one could
Josh.
beat him in NHL.
Oh, we gotta talk about the trip.
Oh, the trip.
All right, so our freshman year, we had a baseball trip down. What was it? Southern Illinois, somewhere in I don't know. I don't remember at this point. But we went down there for a weekend, played some games. You know.
Practiced a little bit in some random ass like farm.
Yeah, but the main thing that pretty much made us able to go there, and like pretty much the excuse is that we visited a college. That was like the educational
Yeah,
portion
the
of it.
educational part of the trip was we visited a college, and I don't even remember visiting the college.
I remember it being hot as shit. That's all I remember. There was like, I just remember walking to the dorms. They were showing us the laundry rooms. That's all they showed us. But it was cool. It was so nice and cool in that lawn. Yo, if it was not that nice and cool right now, that'd be appreciated.
Not gonna lie, it ain't always like that in college dorm rooms. My college dorm, if you put too much in the washer, it sets off the fire alarm.
Wait, let's start
Someone did that
smoking.
at 6 in the. Yeah, it starts smoking behind and sets off the fire alarm. Someone did that at 6 in the morning, and like me, I'm a heavy sleeper. I sleep the whole way through. And like I have me and my roommate, we had fire symbols on our door because firemen have to make sure that we're awake because we're
Yeah.
heavy sleepers. Tell me why it's like 6:30. I'm still in my room. My roommate comes back and says, "Yo, like, where were you? The fire, like there was a fire. There was a fire." I was like, "You couldn't
Where,
wake me up.
where were you? Did you
You
look at
couldn't
my
wake me up.
wait?
Where were you?"
Wait, so he did he just not check where
No,
you
so
were?
I guess he didn't check because like I was knocked out, and I guess he just like got off his bed and left.
I mean, when you
And then
just
just
wake up, there's that point where you're not thinking about anything except
yeah,
whoever the
he's not
fuck is
thinking.
telling you
He
to
come,
do something.
he's got the audacity to come back and ask where I was. Because like
Uh,
my dorm room was in the basement, so we didn't hear the alarms too well.
oh,
So he gets up. The firemen don't even come into and check my room. They just like, oh, it was the washing machine. We're fine, and they leave, and everyone comes back. I I I talked to my what's it called, the senior that stays with us on the floor. I can't think of the name, but I talked to him. He's like, oh, where were you? And I'm like, you didn't come look for me either.
hey, when
So
you
you're telling me no one knew where I was and just didn't come look for me?
honestly, they probably looked in your room, saw you were sleeping. They'd probably try waking you up. It's not easy to wake you up.
I mean, you're right, but still, they kept saying like, where were you? Where were you?
What are
You
you
should
supposed to
know.
say? Wait, what are we supposed? I was in the cafeteria getting myself some breakfast.
It's like cafeteria don't even open. Like, oh, my bad. I was just opening the chamber of secrets. I was off to Chick-fil-A getting ready, go down with the Ender Dragon real quick.
How often does that happen?
Not
Was
too
that the only
often.
time that
Well, now
happened?
I moved out of the dorms, so I was only in the dorms for a semester, and I moved out of the dorms.
Was that the
But
only
I
time
mean,
it
like,
happened?
It never happened again, from what I know, but it did happen 3 times that I was in there.
Jeez.
One time it
That's
happened at like 1 o'clock, and I had a class at 1 o'clock, and it happened at like 12:45, and then I came out and I was like, "Damn, my backpack's in there. Guess I don't go to class."
whoops.
I was like, "Whoops. Guess that means I don't go to class." And then it was done, and I was back in my room by like 12:55, and I'm like, "Damn it! Now I gotta go to class." I was like 2 minutes late for class, but it was just like, "How much laundry do you have?"
Hey, it's a college dorm. What do you expect? You expect
Okay, I did my laundry every Saturday.
bitch, they do it every other Saturday, if not
Like,
third.
how do you have that much laundry? I do laundry now every Saturday still when I'm home, when I actually wear clothes.
Yeah.
At
I don't know.
school,
There's just a
if
different
I
breed.
didn't have anything after class, I wore my pajamas right to class. I'm sitting there in my business class with my Sesame Street pajama pants on and like some like random ass, like school shirt that I had from 7th grade that for some reason still fits.
Ow.
And I'm sitting there in my
What?
business class like
How does that? Wait, whoa, hold on.
chilling.
How the hell does that still fit?
Bro, don't ask. I have shorts that I still wear to bed. They're booty shorts now, but I got shorts that I still wear to bed now and then that like I got when I was like 6. And like they
Hey,
still fit.
if you can make it work, you can make it
They're
work.
about
You
like
know
2 inches above my knees, but they work. It's like Robert Clark shorts right now.
that. For y'all, shit, who does know? Robert Clark,
The
he wore.
only the only
Hey,
guy to
short.
ever get dress coded because his shorts were too short.
He wore shorts, say 2, 3 sizes too small, and he
He
rocked
showed
that
off
shit.
everything, rocked that shit, especially because he was like 6'3".
Yeah.
I still remember. So it was before the first day of school. Me and Robert knew each other because we played football together, and we had to take a Spanish test to see if we could go into Spanish 2 or stay in
Yeah.
Spanish 1 or like go into honor Spanish. And it's me, Rob. I think you were you there?
I was there, and so
You were there, and then it was also Charles Jerka. I remember he was there too.
wasn't Taylor there too?
Yeah, and Taylor was there. I'm
Oh,
sitting there.
Taylor.
I'm taking my test, and I go like I look up because there's no proctor or anything because we're in the library. I look up and I go, "Hey guys, what does feche mean?"
Yeah, because the person that was
Robert looks
supposed
me
to be taking care of us was in her office doing I don't know what.
doing I don't God knows what, and I just go, "What does feche mean?" And Robert looks me and he's like, "I think that means milk." Taylor goes, "No, that's leche.
That's
That's leche." And we're just all sitting here dumbfounded because none of us know Spanish, and we've got to read this whole passage in fluent Spanish. And
bro,
I'm sitting here like trying to read it, trying to translate it to English, and I'm just sitting there like, what the
here's the
fuck
thing,
is feche?
bro. I don't know how I got in there. I don't know how I got in honors.
Yeah, because you got an honor Spanish. I'm sitting
So
there in
did
my
Taylor,
regular Spanish class talking about how a couple of the Beatles got murked.
bro. Because there were only
We
four.
used that we no we used murked
There were literally
as
only.
the adjective.
Bro, there were 4 people.
So does anybody know what happened to the Beatles? I heard one of them got murked.
Who said that?
Oh, it's definitely Jeremy.
Yo, buddy got murked. Shit. No, the Spanish. I'll be honest. That Spanish class was kind of fire. Just because the two girls, it was Taylor and Isabel, they sat in one part. Me and Josh just sat in the back. Just, you know Josh.
I gotta disagree with you. I think mine was better. I had Gabriel Garza, Robert Clark, and Sade with me,
I mean,
all like
yeah,
around me.
bro, we were as far apart as possible. I don't think we wanted anything to do with each other.
But what's it called? So like she let us like make our Spanish nicknames, and Gabriel's
No,
like my name's Gabriel or something like that. Robert chose like Roberto. You know what? She's like, "What's your Spanish name?" I'm like, Esban Julio Montoro Vera Rosa Ramirez the third.
here's the thing with my name. It's simple. Like I have it. There's a literal translation.
You said Alejandro, right?
Yeah. What the hell did you? What the hell would you have?
It eventually changed because I got tired of writing Espan Julio Montoya Rivera de la Rosa Ramirez the third. I got tired of writing that and having to make 2 lines for the name. So I just changed it to Eric.
Yeah. with an
And
accent.
it was just Eric with an accent on the I.
Perfect.
And no, but so we had to do a family tree, and I remember having my father. My father on the family tree was Cameron Brairstow.
Yes.
Because
Bro.
like we could make it like whatever we wanted. Like we didn't
Yeah.
have to use like we just had to make a family tree using anybody. I had
The right.
Esteban from the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. He was my grandpa. Cameron Brairstow was my dad. I think I had The Rock as my son.
Yo, I'll be honest. I tried thinking about Karen Bairstow's name like a couple days ago because I knew there was someone we used to meme on the Bulls.
Oh my god,
He
love Cameron Brairstow.
he was the next coming of Scalabrine. Just never
Oh,
panned out.
definitely.
Never panned out. Sad, sad. Yo, we were
Wait, let me
talking.
see.
We were
Let me see
talking
if
about
I
the
can
baseball
find
trip.
this.
We kind of,
Oh yeah, yeah.
we kind of, because we mentioned Josh because we got this guy. So a couple people brought their consoles to the hotel room.
Yeah, because I brought my Xbox.
Yeah, I don't remember if I did or not, but I know Josh brought his PS4, and then someone else brought their PS, and
And then
we
yeah,
played a little NHL tournament, and shockingly enough, Josh wiped the floors.
like I was in the championship against him, and like I was talking shit. Like I'm a shit talk. I'm gonna be like, boy, I'm gonna smash you to the glass. I'm gonna kill your goalie with my ice skate. You know, like I was trash talking. Dude beats me like 5-0,
Yeah, light work.
and like it's like 3 in the morning, and I'm on the floor like upside down playing because I just want to get the game over with so I can go to sleep.
His ass still trying.
And his ass is trying hard as fuck, and it was like I couldn't compete. I couldn't compete with him. Then we tried
Yeah.
playing the show against each other, and
Oh my
like he knows
gosh.
like all of like the hacks, and I'm just sitting here like all he taught me how to do was throw the ball and hit the ball.
You kept asking him what to do, and he said, "I don't know, figure it out." What do you mean figure it out? That's what I'm asking you.
The thing is, I only lost 2-1. Like I hit an absolute fucking nuke.
Yeah.
I had like I don't know if I had like Kyle Schwarber. I was playing as the Cubs. I know that. I just hit an absolute nuke. Fucking donger. Fucking big dicked it.
Bro, and then so we roomed with one person. We had one roommate.
You were with Josh.
I was
Machado
with
was with Dejoie, and then I was with David Vaughn.
yeah. So this guy. So after our little tournament shit, we also ordered pizza. I'll be honest.
Yeah, we did. Because
I don't remember too highly of that.
Gabe was in there. I forgot who he roomed with, but whoever he roomed with never hung out with us. But Gabe always hung out with us.
Yeah.
So, but we
Was
all
it
ordered pizza. We all
was
put
it
like
one?
$10 in, ordered like 5 pizzas.
Do you think it was? Oh, I think it was
Oh, he was
Eman.
with Jose. He was with Jose.
Jose. Okay. Didn't Eman not play our freshman year? Didn't he only
No,
come
he
in?
didn't play our freshman year. He played our sophomore year.
Yeah, he was with Jose because and Jose was with the older group because he was all good and shit. Man, but yeah, that pizza wasn't. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't too hot. It didn't mind. I mean, it's pizza. I ain't got a bitch.
But I mean, no, but didn't like. So we all go to sleep, right? Me and David Vaughn, we went to sleep watching Powerpuff Girls. You know, as
Nice,
two normal high schoolers do.
of course.
But didn't Josh just like not sleep?
So we came to our room, and what he wanted to do was a fucking like draft, like just I don't know, because um, jeez, this is a little while ago, but with his uncle and aunt, I went to a Notre Dame game, football game, And the night before, I slept over at his aunt's house. Fucking
Mm,
godly chef. Fuck.
godly.
But we did a Madden draft,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we slept a total of 2 hours. But
Okay.
on the baseball trip, he wanted to do the same thing, but MLB. So he was drafting the shits, and I'm literally laying back in my bed. He's talking to me. I'm just going,
So like Dane from last night.
yeah, and then dead. I'm knocked out. I wake up, sun's coming up. I sit up. I'm like, oh shit, it's morning. Damn, I fell asleep on him. Wonder if he's. You're still drafting? I'm like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, oh man, I don't know, man. Played a couple games and just
Because you
redraft.
know damn well when he's home, he can't stay up past 10.
So when he got the opportunity, he is on that bit. That's actually how I can understand that because like as soon as I had the opportunity to have like control my time, like when I play video games, I
Never
I
got off.
yeah yeah. So I can understand why he would, but yeah, we woke up and he was still on it. I don't know if he slept. I don't think he slept. We had
But
early
I will
practice
tell you
that
one
morning.
thing. We had early practice that morning, so the backyard of some farm that had a baseball field with a fence.
It was a nice field.
It
It
was
was
a
a
decent field. It was a decent field. It had like even like a pitching like thing for us too.
the bullpen. It had a
The
fucking pen.
bullpen, and all I know is whoever hit a home run got like a free like something from the coach, and only
It was
one
probably
person hit a
some
home run, and it
probably
was
something
Mitch.
food.
It was
Hey,
Mitch. All I know is like
chalk.
I don't know why, but like my first, I felt so like confident. I'm like, man, I'm hitting the hell out of this ball. I'm gonna hit a home run. I could barely make it out of the outfield.
Dude, I all I don't remember how deep was that fence.
It was
Would
a
you say
solid like 350.
I think I hit it at least 300 because I it like two hopped to the warning track, and I felt so fucking good because like when we were doing fielding, oh, I was orgasmic. I got the
Just
I got the belt at the end of that practice. I am on another level. And then when it comes to and then the game comes,
then the
we're
game.
we're usually
I got the
on the.
belt twice. I got the belt twice from games.
I got it once from a game and twice from practice, but um, so before the games, we warm up in the outfield. Um, at first we stretch like our bodies and then our arms.
Jog to the
Play catch.
fence, Joshy Poo 3-4, Joshy Poo 3-4.
So we run to the fence and come back like a little somewhat towards our dugout, and we need baseballs. Play catch, warm up. So we're looking at Josh because
We're the three
we're the
freshmen on the team, so the three freshmen got to do everything.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure he was the one because his hard trying ass was one of the first people to come back from the fucking jog that he turned into a sprint.
It's like relax, like damn well you ain't playing today. I ain't playing.
None of
You
us
for
playing.
sure ain't playing.
None of us
None of the
playing.
three of us played that tournament.
Actually, think of that mindset though. That was his game right there. That was game time.
Bro, his game time was the sprint.
Hey,
Fuck
what
pitching.
else?
Fuck being a pitcher only. Let me just win the sprint before the game.
So he comes back from the sprint, and we're like, "Yo, Josh, get the bucket of balls." Dude just stands there,
He stands there and just laughs. And then one of the
like we're
seniors and
trying to.
the
We're
seniors and
saying a
juniors are like
joke.
yelling at him. Seniors and juniors are yelling at him, go get the fucking balls.
And I started feeling bad. I'm like, Josh, just a bucket of
Josh, just
baseball
go,
in the
just go get the
dugout.
ball. And
Just
he just sits
bring it
there
up.
laughing.
And then he's with a little smirk. He jogs off, go and get it.
It's like I don't understand what he was trying to do there.
No, here's the thing, because there were only a few people that were like actually like annoyed or pissed off. Everyone else was dying. That shit was hilarious. Oh my gosh. In that same
All I
game.
know is
So
Fernando got the belt that game because he went like 3 for 4 and like pitched, all while having like chronic diarrhea.
Yes, sir.
And literally, like, our coach gave him the belt. This belt goes to Fernando for playing a hell of a game and also not shitting himself.
Yeah, that was. But the highlight for me in that game is a foul ball that I had to retrieve.
It
So
took you like 20 minutes.
so we're playing like the back of was it a high school? I'm guessing.
I think so.
So it's behind the high school, but literally, like when the field like
The
past it is
home
just
run, it
forest.
dropped off into a forest.
Yeah.
We
So usually when there's a foul ball, one of the freshmen has to get it because as soon as there's a foul ball, someone just yells freshman, and it's a
It's normally you or Josh.
yeah
Because
because
at that point, I was catching, so I always had to warm up pitchers.
yeah. So you had responsibilities. You had actual responsibilities. Me and Josh, it was a fucking dogfight. We see that. I swam move his ass in the dugout. Fucking put me at DN. But so that foul ball it went into the forest area by a shed. I would say I'm not talking about like a big maybe 6-7 feet tall. It's not big at all. But outside of it is a barrel full of rusty ass tools and nails, and it just gave me
Boy,
oh
you
man,
just stumbled into Jeffrey Dahmer territory.
bro, I was ready for the Slender Man to come and eat my ass out, and I was not ready. I was not ready. But yeah, it took me a while because first I had to find the ball. It was in the who the hell's gonna mow that area? So grass, and then the white man in me got a little curious. And, scary place. Let's see what happens if I go over there. But yeah, when I came back, no one noticed. I was gone for that long. That people are like, "Oh, you ain't been back?"
No, I could have swore you were back.
No, I was no because there was another one that went to like not the opposite side, but like behind the plate.
Yeah, we thought you came back with that one, and we were like, "Damn, like you ain't been back." And
Like
it was like, "No, I got the one that
I
went
came back
down in
with
the,
both.
I got the one that went down into Jeffrey Dahmer's house."
No, but that I'm telling you, that's
That
probably
bro,
the
that's got to
thing.
be like a movie. You just come out of there, all of a sudden it's been like 20 years. Like I'm coaching the team now,
Yeah,
and you just come back, and you're just like, "What year is it, dude? It's 2040. Where you been? We thought you died."
but I don't know why I thought of it, but I thought of the fucking Fred movie. There, there was a scene where there's a kid who gets lost in the woods trying to chase a kickball.
Oh, the
He's
Fred the movie. The fucking hi, it's Fred.
dude. It popped up. YouTube recommended. Big shout out. It popped up. It's like hour 10, hour and 5 minutes. I sat there and watched it.
I watched it when it was brand new
When it was brand new, it was palatable.
because
I
that was the
dare
hype.
you
He
to
had his own
try and watch it
show,
now.
bro. But he had his own
Yeah.
TV show. He had 2 TV shows.
Mhm. He was
You
big.
know, like he was
He was big.
huge.
He fucking guest starred on iCarly. That's big.
All I know is I remember like because I went to a summer camp and like the big field trip every year. It's 6 weeks long. The big field trip was going to Laser Quest.
Yo, Laser Quest.
And they're like, "All right, what name do you want on your thing?" I was like, "Can I do Fred but with a backwards R?" She's like, "Oh, I got you." I get in there, my tag says like Sandman. I'm like, "What the hell?
That's
What
not
is
it.
this?
That's
That's
not.
nowhere near. There's
That's
not
not
even an R there."
it. Yo, that's how do you fucking
All I know is I came in first every year
bro?
because
I was
I was the
shit
only
at Laser
I was the only one that figured out if you just hold the button, it's just nonstop lasers. And I would just camp at the top, most people do in Call of Duty in like a window, and I would just hold it, and people would just walk into it.
Here's my thing. I'm a little bitch, all right? So if someone just comes around the corner, just half speed, I'm jumping. So I literally just sat, I listened. I was looking with my ears, all right? I wasn't trying to kill people. I was trying not to shit my pants. That was my main objective. Complete the mission.
You're the only one left. Complete the mission. Is the mission not shitting my pants?
Because I'm already failed.
Because I already failed.
I mean, shit. I only played Laser Tag I think twice.
We went every year from like when I was 6 to when I was 12, and I got first place like every year. Like that was my like zone, you know, like I fucking crushed it,
bro.
But now it's closed.
Yeah, that's sad. That shit's sad, bro. I haven't been in that area for so long. Like I passed by it today.
I live by it, so.
I know. Where the fuck did Kmart go?
Bro, Kmart been sold. Because I remember I used to like always go over there and get me a Little Caesar pizza, you know?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That shit is flat. There's nothing.
Oh, it's like gone?
Yeah, it's gone. Everything. They like fenced off the whole parking lot.
It's so fucking weird.
It looks weird.
Can you imagine just like sleeping for like a week and then all of a sudden like your favorite like store is just gone?
That's because like where I live, like on the corner, there's the Walgreens, the Dunkin'. Like I couldn't imagine them not, like I don't go there often, but it's been a staple in my life, is having that there.
Oh, definitely, especially now that I live by it. Like going to like the hip mall and seeing there's no Taco Burrito King anymore and it's Popeyes now. It hurts.
Yeah.
Because like as a kid, I was a fat kid. I would go and be like, yo, I'd go to McDonald's. Can I get a quarter pounder meal? I'm like, but it ain't enough. And then I go to Taco Burrito King. Let me get a cheese quesadilla, but that ain't enough. And then I got a slice of pizza from Bocce's.
Was it enough?
It was enough.
Okay. Usually Bocce's fills me up. Go on.
No, not Bocce's. Sbarro. But it's like now that I go in there and it's like there's a frozen yogurt place. There's Popeyes. Like I don't really like fried chicken.
Excuse
me?
It's
just like I don't really like fried chicken. It's just not my thing. It's just not my thing.
Do you like chicken?
I do like chicken. Like chicken wings.
Chicken. Okay, I can respect that.
But it's like I'm so used to just seeing like a Taco Burrito King there, and I'm like, let me go get my quesadilla, let me go get my tacos, let me go get my burrito. No, and it's gone.
The day that really hits is if they get rid of that Target.
If they get rid of that Target or Kohl's, because they got rid of Carson's.
Yeah.
If they get rid of Target or Kohl's, I'm like gonna cry. Not because I love the store, but because that's my childhood right there.
That Target was my
like you get like the thing when I was in grade school was, oh, you ain't got nothing to do. Let's just go to the mall and walk around. And you just walk around both floors of Target, come back, walk all the way to Kohl's, walk around both floors in Kohl's, and then go back to Target.
Bro,
and you just keep doing it over and over again.
The cart escalator was that was the whole point of me going. Like the only way I knew either my parents could drag me to Target is if they put in my mind, yo, you want to see the cart escalator?
Yes! And then you push the cart and you sit and you go into the next escalator and you're just watching the cart. You're like, oh, I'm gonna beat you. It's like a damn race that you're not in control of.
But I loved every second of it. I loved every damn second of it. But bro, when there was a Pizza Hut Express there instead of the Starbucks, anytime I would go, I get little thing of crazy bread, breadsticks,
Oh,
crazy bread.
crazy bread go
Dare I?
hard.
Dare I?
Crazy bread, breadsticks, anything go hard.
Okay, but I can't disrespect Little Caesars crazy bread like that.
Little Caesars crazy bread, top notch. Pizza Hut crazy bread, I
B tier?
guess if it's there.
I'd say high C tier. High C tier.
I say mid C, mid C.
Mid C? Okay.
Cause I'll get Pizza Hut while I'm at school because we get discount, and
Just gonna double check.
like when I'm living out there, and because we get a discount, and like I'll get it, and it's just like every time I expect Little Caesars, and it's not Little Caesars.
Hey, but it's pretty much like pizza. It's still
Yeah, it's just missing the sauce
where's the
and the toppings.
No, I'm talking about in the sense
It's
of like
just the crust. It's just the crust.
okay, all right, fuck off. No, they fucking
The crazy bread's a lot like pizza. No,
no.
where? It's just the
I'm talking about in the
crust.
sense as in if you get a pizza, you don't care if it's high tier, it's still good. You're still gonna fucking eat it.
Nah, I eat
Like this
pizza for the
expired
crazy bread. I
like
eat
this.
pizza for the crazy bread. Yo, if Little Caesars ever makes a crazy bread pizza,
I don't know why they have. I mean, I'm
where
pretty
the
sure it'd be
whole
difficult to make.
yeah, where just the whole thing is like crazy bread, and then they just put the
No,
sauce and
but
shit
you
on
could.
top of it.
No, but you could just do it like how Hut does the like cheesy bites on the crust of the pizza. You could have that. You could have that, except with crazy bread.
It ain't the same.
I guess. No, but I think Little Caesars crazy bread is always gonna have a special place in my heart.
Oh, definitely.
Just cause. Oh,
Just because so many memories of us just eating it, walking around the neighborhood, playing basketball while still eating it.
yeah, I actually didn't think of that until you said it right now. We were fucking eating it while playing because I remember you put it because we put our shit like on the recycle bin, and like after you made a shot or something, you'd go over and take a bite.
Yeah, take a shot, you'd fucking chow down an entire crazy bread real quick, and then check up.
Oh yeah.
That and it's like that hoop didn't have a backboard. The whole garage was a backboard, so you would just spin it off the corner of the garage, and it would just go right in.
Hey, don't hate the player, hate the backboard.
Don't hate the player, hate the backboard. There was no backboard. All I
Shit.
remember is like when it was snowing and we were still playing in it, and
Yeah.
just we kept throwing snowballs at Josh because he kept throwing them back. Like we would have stopped, but he kept throwing them back. And we
Yeah.
hit his backpack one time, and all he did was scream out, "My Chromebook's in there!"
Oh fucking yeah.
Now that I think about it, did we bully him?
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
Like there were
now
people
I
that
kind
did
of feel bad.
no, because there were people that did more, but we didn't help.
Oh no.
We definitely didn't help. But shit, he didn't help himself for making it such so fucking easy. Like usually, because here's the thing, it's not like he just sat there and took it. He tried retaliating, but it was so piss poor. Like it was some fourth, fifth grade type retaliation. Like some, I know
Like, yo,
you're right.
mama. Yo, mama.
Like if he came up with better shit, I could respect. I'd be like, yo, bet. But slapping his noodle. All right, so big shout out, Josh. Thank y'all for listening to another episode. Number 4. Damn, we're already 4. It's crazy.
Yeah, whole month
It
in,
doesn't seem like a
baby.
lot. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you think that's 4 hours of us talking. It's crazy. But yeah, hit that like button or dislike if you want to be like that one guy, gal. Yo, we gotta.
Subscribe.
Yo,
Subscribe. If you disliked it, comment. I want to know who it is, and I want to have you on the show.
Here's the thing: we're not mad. We just want to know what the fucking.
I just want to know who the hell it was, and I want them on the damn show.
Thanks for listening again, and see y'all next week.
Like, comment, subscribe. Comment any questions, topics, concerns that you'd like us to cover. We still have only had one about Abe Lincoln.
The fire cut. Yeah, I'm gonna try these burritos.
All right, and we'll see you next week.
Later.